Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the week 107 update for the Gotenks account. We're at 6.579 million GP. Erodium 2, pushing Erodium 1, which would be Kyber next season. But before we talk about that, I had a pretty major unlock. We'll be showing that first. All right, everybody, intro week update here, and today is the day to unlock Jedi Cal Kestis, because I have the last character at 7 stars gear 12. I wish they would have just let me do it at gear 12, but 7 stars is still baked into it. Might as well give him his cheap abilities. Maybe even give him an Omega, I don't know. It's not a big deal. I'm going to slap some temporary mod scent on him for the actual event, like a lot of these characters, if it doesn't work with no mods. I got Seer and Cal and Relic, so they should be a lot easier. And you use Cal like every step, so I don't know, I might be able to just unlock him without mods on everybody. But I'm not really doing this as a guide, just in the intro week update, because I think it's supposed to be a pretty easy event. And I am over leveled, geared for it, whatever. We're here to help. Who are you? No time. Keep moving. We'll pick you up when we can. Alright, this is more like a dash Rendar thing. Can I just do auto basic? I mean, this event, there's a lot of events you can't do any kind of auto, but my Cal's Relic 4. So he's got quite an advantage on Relic Delta. Another reason I don't think you really need a whole unlock guy for this. Cal's only damaging ability is his basic. I don't know if he can heal himself. Might want to do that. Let me see if I can do that. Can I heal myself? Yeah, I can. So let's get topped off a little bit. Hack and slash away. Basics. Hey, there we go. Get our first 66 shards of Jedi Cal. This is a journey I never really set out to do. It all just kind of fell in my lap with tokens. Especially Saw. Yeah, Saw, he has some mods on him. So let's try to do it without any mods on him. Powerful. Why can't you just let me use a leader? Both of the other two have leaderships. Do that. Do I have to kill the sides for this guy? Yeah. This is just like Zephyr. I mean, he's looking pretty healthy even without any mods. I got 3 waves here. Are they all long like that? Oh, nice hit, Saw. Well, Delta definitely helps. I gave Saw the Rebel Anniversary Lightspeed token, so we got his zetas. So I know eventually I will use him. So that actually really helps. Now that I'm strapped on zetas, I definitely appreciate that decision for myself. So I had a stockpile, and now I keep getting all these Conquest Units and Legend Journey Guide characters. And Cal's another one, so he'll need some zetas. Thankfully, I'm not going to give him any Omicrons. Oh, what's this thing? Oh no. I guess that helps. You just keep yourself up. One of 3 waves. I think we're all a little bit too familiar with this guy. Oh, he's different, but from Coliseum, I see this guy all the time now. Every day, week, twice most weeks. Do I need to stun him? There we go. Over here. Ooh, I should remove my purge. That was actually gear 12. I feel like this would take forever. You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Seer's last apprentice, but not bad. You're Trilla. Victory. We have victory. 198. Let's do Marin with 3 bods. Let's give her some abilities. Definitely help make it a little easier. But I didn't give her that Omicron on accident. No zetas for you. I'm not building that team. Anything? Let's see. Protection, sure. Oops, whatever. I don't really have any potency. Just give her some mods to have them. Might not need any, but who knows. It's very cinematic. You trespass, Jedi. I walked into that one with debuffing. I don't remember this event like at all. I played it on my main account like almost 3 years ago now, but I don't remember it whatsoever. Do I have to kill Marin first? Okay, she's seemingly gone. Gotta face this would be miserable. That Relic Delta, funny enough, I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing one of those cut down my people. Having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi. Prepare to begin your training. I want to rebuild the Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. Really, you poor fool. Dang, where are you getting all those rocks, Bella? How I whipped. How is that a success? What is this? Dathomir will be your grave. Is that how he died? He died like a punk. Cal and Seer. Get some new portraits. Was that not the counter one? What a basic. Trilla, you've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let go. Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. You have failed me, Inquisitor. Oh, Vader. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor. Seer, you're stronger than that. Full auto, so she throws her. No, that didn't do shiz. Is there like a granted ability you gotta do? I have no insight on what I should do here. It's just clicking. Surrender the holocron. Surrender the datagron. I won't let you take those children. Clear, we need to get out of here. Victory. That's it. We got him. I'm going to finish off all 3 tiers soon because I do need to get JTR for JML. And then it's just, I feel like I'll finish up tier 5 before tier 4 too. So I keep adding people here. Not that these tiers mean anything, it's just a bit of a classification. Yes! Jedi Cal, another legendary under wraps. I always think of him as more of like an accessory to a team, not like a team driver. What I mean, he is. He can be like the main character, but yeah, don't have any zetas. First zeta. You know, so the stacks of impetuous, I might do that one second. I think I might do windmill defense first, because this is what you're using all along. Giving the bonus turn. So you use that early on, and then insta-kill, yeah, it's something you want, but I'll probably do that third, honestly. Because he's still good and useful. Like, there's a lot of battles I don't even get the insta-kill. Especially whenever I get JML. Like, that'll probably be like an afterthought. The stacks of Impetuous do more things other than get you to the insta-kill. It's great for, yeah, minus 2% offense per stack of Impetuous. So if you're at 30, you can take away 60%. Their offense. I'll probably just get them to like tier 12, and then I'll need more gear. If I get him to gear 13, that's great. I have not been checking on his gear and trying to proactively get it. I do have Kairos. Yeah, like I have plenty of Kairos. Yeah, I'll still have a good amount left. What do you need? Do you need the dark side? Oh, you need the light side one. So this one I keep taking a hit on. Definitely give him that. Ooh, 2 of those. The scanners, man. Need more scanners. And I need some of those. Oh, that's part of this. Yeah, I need to farm that a lot. Oh, cool. We got a few shipments of it. That helps. A little bit more of that. Nah, not shard shop currency purchase. Definitely picking that up. I actually would pick that up if I had enough currency. Since Scour Tech isn't like the be-all end-all right now. We have enough for that. But yeah, we just need this. And the furnaces. So I'm actually pretty close. We're in the final week of 5v5, so I guess it's fine time to not be ready for him, because I can't have him for lock anyway. So I have a couple weeks to get him up and running. Maybe I'll have 2 zetas on him by the time we lock for Grand Arena. But then, I mean, it's just 3v3. It's like kind of limited application, but it will open up my Jedi team. I will mod him for the actual weekly update. Right now it's Friday for me, so I got a couple days before I actually make the full video. But yeah, we got Jedi Cal modding pending. Back to the day of actual video recording. I have Jedi Cal to Relic 2 because I've been farming characters in Cantina, so I don't have much signal data to go around. I have given him speed and health sets, mostly health primaries. I'm trying to gear towards when I eventually do the Zepho unlock mission, which I do on my main account, is mainly deep, like good amount of speed, pretty high health, not like a ton of damage, a little bit of damage, but he gets through them eventually. But the big thing is like staying alive on that account. That's what I just leave on him, because when I'm using him, especially once I have JML, he's not like meant to be a big damage dealer. He's kind of like a utility support with an insta kill. Right now, though, he's more just utility support. I did give him the windmill defense Zeta, which I'm not saying it's the best Zeta out of all of them. It's just the one that makes the most sense if you don't have the others. So I can pass bonus turns right away. So that's the move I like to start with. I like to start with passing a bonus turn to someone. That usually that is already gone, so they're far away from a turn. Do that. It's not a turn meter swap, so it doesn't matter how much turn meter they have. So I do that, pass it off, then I do the arm shred, and then I go back to this. And then on that 4th turn is when he can normally do insta-kill. Not for me. Not right now. Next Zeta I'll give is the one that gives more impetuous, because that'll actually get... Without that, I can't really get to the insta-kill anyway. So if I play the insta-kill Zeta, I'd be stuck not really using it. So I'd rather have the actual boost to all the abilities with all the extra impetuous. And then finally, whenever I have a 3rd Zeta, he'll get an impetuous assault. So we're working on the Zetas. Yeah, Relic 2, pretty low, but I just don't have any signal data. And I don't really want to use this on that because we're coming up again on another weekly reset, which will have Omicrons that I need to pick up. And I have plenty of Omicrons that I could slap some on him, but I'm absolutely not doing that. I will be putting probably 3 on Malicos once he's unlocked, but also once I have Zetas. Yeah, I have nothing else in the favorites. And I mean, I'm loving what my roster actually looks like. It looks very healthy and complete, despite just being 2 GLs. Farming-wise, since I finished Horful, I don't have too many units in my normal energy queue, and Phalanx and Ravensclaw is the only thing for fleet energy. So I was thinking I might add this, a Scion, not because of Scion, but because of the ship. Not that like I'm gunning for Slicker or anything. But for Finalizer, I think that's the last ship left that I'd actually need. So it's a lot of Bounty Hunter ships, Vader ship, this ship which I have 7 stars. TIE Silencer I guess would be too hard if I decide to go for it because it's Cantina. And then this, so I just try to think of where I want to get to, as opposed to just where I am right at the moment. So yeah, that's just something for him. And also this BB-8 event came around, which is like, hey, I actually do have BB-8, and I was able to run it. This is First Order, which I didn't have much of anything, but they got it done. Tier 2, I can use anything, so that's why I 3-starred it. Tier 3, it's only Resistance, and thank goodness that R2-D2 and C-3PO have like every tag known to man on light side, so they just kind of carried, and R2 with the Relic Delta is just like indestructible. But, you know, I get some mods from it. And I never talk about these events myself. People just don't usually, the mythical events. It's just, you know, nice. You know, once in a while, you get to farm some mods. I don't even know if it's every month, but it's just once in a while you get some shirts. Because I've had BB-8 for a little bit now. We crushed TW like we always do. Oh, we had 2 people not join. That's uncharacteristic for us. But yeah, it's just like, we have almost everyone join. Just crushed. Maybe I could have done something here, but usually, like, by the time I log on, we have such a crushing lead. I'm like, yeah, rank 46. Not doing too much, but it's just like the whole guild is like a bowl on a china shop for TW. It's awesome. Finished off Cal, 7 stars. And I'm working on the vets now, and Vet Han will be the limitation there. He's at 46 out of 85, so that's in Cantina, which is where all my Cantina energy is going, and why Cal doesn't have any signal data for himself. I also have to make sure I'm actually picking up Scalvaray, so I don't just unlock the vets before her. That would be the JTR unlock. This is only necessary because I'm going for JML. And yeah, you need that for JML. So let's hop on over to that. So I guess do I have a journey guide active right now? Yeah, I don't have a journey guide active, so let's just go ahead and slap JML back to active status. I did go ahead and bump Chewbacca to Relic 6 and Hermit Yoda to Relic 5. Just because looking at them just so close, it was like, I was itching to just finish them off. So I was like, yeah, let's give them that. So I'm 11 out of 16. Leia, Wedge, and Biggs, not hard gears. Jedi Training Ray, Old Ben. That'll be several relic levels I have to slap on. But I do have 1 token, or I can get 1 token that I'll be able to apply today. So era updates are going to be pretty minimal for the next month because I am officially in free fall status. So look at this. 3 days ago, I was still okay. Spider Mall coming out. People were still figuring things out. Rank 36, so still top 60. And 46, and 83, and who knows what I'll end up for this. Because so many people that were behind me just have Spider Legs Mall. And they're actually able to progress past 65. So this is just where I'm parked. And you know, the tokens on Spider Legs Mall, people asked, is it worth it just that? I don't know. All the Erodium tokens I've gotten so far exceeds the 2 Kyber tokens from the 4 stars. And it's like, I almost felt just so tempted or to be regretful that I didn't 4-star them during their events. But that's expensive each time. It's like, probably safe to assume you'll have to spend 3,900 crystals on each of those characters to 4-star. Which I probably spent enough in crystals on just era upgrades to probably get at least 2 4 stars, but just nowhere near enough to get like all 5 of them. That would just be so many. It's approaching 20,000. It's like 19,500. It's crazy. So I don't know. I wouldn't say I was super tempted. But Barris, I had this thought because I was so strapped for error currency, and I was like still trying to push the envelope so hard on progression and upgrading. And then they did a last-minute switcheroo on the episode track. I don't know how many days we're into this. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're a full week into this yet. So it just changed. They like put so much currency into the end crate, and I think yeah, it's probably they bumped it from 7.5 thousand to 38,000. So immediately I was flooded with this stuff. When I had been like just starved of it, that was the majority of the crystals I was spending. I barely spent any crystals on upgrade materials because I just had so many, and I just couldn't catch up with that currency. So it was kind of like, oh, well, that sucks. I like spent all that on it, and now it's just like free flowing, right into the point where I'm hitting a wall. And I had a thought at one point, oh, I might just whore Barris's currency to upgrade Vader when he comes out because I think he's better. And I have tons of materials. Like as soon as Vader comes out, it'll go right to 65. But yeah, it turned out like that never would have made any sense because everyone's just at a wall. I just can't. And then people tell me, and what I've seen, you can't go past 70 without Xerix, these things, and they're just not in the progression chart for this. So I actually liked how it was set up towards the beginning, like all up until tier 7, where you could actually progress. Since you're stuck at 65, I hate this end part. Like, I got to it too fast. It's a whole month without it. And then the rewards are terrible. Even if you get to 7, okay, that's some upgrade materials I don't need. You start getting, like, this pittance of, look at this, 150, 50, 50, 25, 25. Why is it so inconsequential? If I could actually manage to score this high, reward me for doing it. Don't just, like, punish me. This one was 230 to start. It just went from high to low. I mean, this was higher than the second one. It's just crazy. The final crate on this tier 25, I don't think they calibrated this very well at all. Like, I mean, that's an understatement. It's an obvious understatement. It's just so bad once you get to this point. And it was fun, like, up until the point I hit the wall. Which I think they, I don't know, probably need to do something about that. Give us something to help make it a better, easier decision to go to 4 stars. But I don't know. I have less daily time I have to spend. I just claim my reward. I'll try to score higher on this later, 33% right now, but after that I just kind of like do an auto attempt, or not an auto attempt. I'll go in and back out and quit, and then like just accept, because it gives you your old best score. Anyway, all that to say, the gravy train is ending on the tokens, but I do have one more Erodium token I can buy. And I want it to be someone that I don't need to worry about zetas on, or good mods. And I think the perfect character for that right now is Biggs, because not only will I get that, I will have a ship that I actually can use. So let's look at its stats right now. 64,000, 45,000, 156 speed, 6,500. Let's get him a token. So he has a support character, surprisingly enough. Doesn't really seem like that. Let's go ahead and buy that. Yep. So he only needs Relic 3 for the JML unlock. But I can only buy the Gear 12 or this. I feel like getting him to Gear 12 isn't really a pain. I'll just do this, and if I do end up getting another token like that, like a Relic 3 token, I'd love to use it for Wedge. Let's go ahead and give him these. I think 5 dot mods I will stick with for now. But that Home One fleet is actually a thing. It's valuable. So 90,000, 70,000, 179 speed, 9,100 offense. Very much an improvement. I don't think I'm going to have him in reinforcements. But I am going to use him in GAC on defense. So these purple mats, I'm trying to save a lot for Leviathan stuff, but I think this is like this fleet actually has a chance to be a good defensive fleet for me. And I haven't been needing a ton of stuff like B-28, I've been like working on them as I go. B-28, I don't know if I shared it last week. It's done. It's ready. R6, I don't know, maybe I give it more relics once I actually am running the Leviathan fleet, but that is done. Getting there on TIE Dagger, but the abilities are maxed out. I haven't even unlocked this, so that's not abilities maxed out at all. It is maxed out. I need to save some for Fury. Raven's Claw, pretty much maxed it out. But yeah, no, that's great. And in Grand Arena, I'm coming up on my last match. I've got undefeated this season. So far, 8-0, which I did a few months ago when I got booted back to Chromium prematurely. Just ran the table, went all the way to Erodium 1. Or got switched up all the way to Erodium 1. This time I started Erodium 4, and I've been fighting my way all the way up. So if I win one more time, I'm in Kyber in just over 2 years. For free. That's crazy. So, I mean, we're getting improvements all the time. This is one of them. So, Ghost has never really made total sense there. I mean, this is for the current match. So I guess I don't really want to do that. If I edit defense like this, is it going to be still like that? Well, even if it... Yeah, it is. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll probably take Ghost out of reinforcements, or out of the starting lineup, put Biggs there. I'll probably keep Rebel Y-Wing just because that's a tanky trio to deal with. That's just not any easy target. And that, I don't know, maybe I have Ghost and reinforcements. I don't know if I really need to. If Millennium Falcon comes out before Ghost, and I can confirm that, then that's fine. If Ghost is coming out before Millennium Falcon, I do not like that. Yeah. Hull 1 probably need to upgrade some too, because it's not most robust. So Negotiator and Executor, it just looks like there's a lot of upgrades to make. It's just because I don't give them their basics. So this, actually, I don't think I need to, because it's the damage that the Home 1 does itself, which I don't care about. This... So the Prestige... Definitely want to save. I maxed out the Leadership ability. Yeah, I think, yeah, Home 1 is actually a ship that's really good. I maxed out the alt. It's a ship that's really good for not upgrading, because it's just the ship damage the ship does, and this ship is, the fleet is all about the assisting little ships, not what the main ship does. So actually that's kind of fine. I'll save my Prestige for whenever Leviathan comes, or Executor gets 7 stars. I have not been refreshing on Executor, and it's like, it seems like an eternity. I've had 6 star. I only have 30. At 100. Someday I'll speed it up, but I don't know. I just haven't been doing it. But yeah, so JML is looking really, really close. 12 out of 16, unless it's bugged out. Yeah, it's like this is a bug. If you use a token and bump them up, you have to like restart for it to actually show it's checked off. Yeah, Biggs and Wedge are next. I won't slap gear on them now, because maybe I put a token for them. Maybe not. But in the meantime, the low level gear I have to put on character suit. I need to put it on this JTR unlock team. Probably gear 8 or maybe gear 9 should do it. BB-8 is gear 10. Transferring on a mod set though might be hard, because I'd have to have one that has no 6-star mods. Maybe I just give them random crap mods. I don't remember it being a hard event, but it's been a long time. Recommended power 9,000. Okay, so they're not really... What's the final one? Recommended power... What is this then? Oh, this just like they give you something. 14,000. Is that for the team? 13,000. I don't know what that means, but regardless, I don't think it'll be super high. And then I'll have all of these early tiers checked off. Not that that means anything too much, but it's just like the amount of journeys I can go for is really limited, other than just GLs. But since we are here, I can actually progress a little bit on gas. Not going to be working on these yet, because strapped on zetas. Let's go ahead and try this. I feel like this part of the event should be a lot easier because of Relic Delta. Let's see the dialogue. This has been all too easy to find. Easy, General. Ah, Kenobi. It's too late. Tapioca City has fallen. I beg to differ, Grievous. Alright. Who's gonna hit hardest? Deleted. Yeah, I think it's become one of those mature events that you kind of just outgrow as difficult. I need to kill him first. I should be one. Padme's leaves so good for killing B1s. He's enraged. Does that mean I should have hit him before, or... Oh, if only C-3PO could unload that. Alright. Hey, well, General. Well, General, it seems like our plan has failed. It was just a distraction. I'm sure Dooku's assassin has already completed her objective. Ventress, Anakin, are you there? Already on it, Master. Alright, now we can get to the freebie level. We got a lot of shards of General Skywalker. Yep, granted units. Against Asajj. Doesn't exactly seem like a difficult battle. You weren't going to leave without saying hello, were you? I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. Here I thought you knew me better than that. That volume turned off because I clicked mine off the screen. Yep. Rax, Ventress is on the move and she's headed your way. You know what to do. Yes, sir. We'll be ready. Yay, we won. Yeah, just literally one more phase. I have 100 gas shards. And I haven't even really been targeting that. So. Oh, I get an achievement. General Conflict Clash of Kamina. The better general. Oh, good. 200 ship rarity upgrades. Alright, yeah, we are just churning along through the journey guide. Soon it'll just be GL. So I've held off for the longest time on like really going all in on GLs because they just require so much. But with tokens and stuff, it's starting to feel like almost like Lightspeed bundles where my development level on relics and stuff exceeds my ability to match with mods and zetas and everything. Like if I could do Gungans right now, I'd still be strapped for zetas and everything, so I don't feel a need to rush them. I honestly just kind of want to like work on prereqs, because even crappy prereqs is just like Biggs. It's like, oh, okay, I don't have to worry about it. I just slap that on, and I don't even have to use the character, and it's still a good use of the resources. So JML 100% fits into my roster now, especially with Cal there. They were getting so much done for me for so long, but they're just kind of running against a wall in a lot of areas. But the Jedi Revan Jedi Luke team. Padme, I don't have a real home for Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, but yeah, Revan, Luke, Mace, Yoda, they need JML now. Like, I feel like it's a good time to go for him. I'm not jumping the gun, and I'm not waiting way too long. So yeah, he'll be my next journey guide unlock. Then Conquest Units. Man, just the zetas and everything. The good news is I'm knocking out these Cantina farms. Most of them that I knew have had ahead of me for a long time. But it'll just be Malicos soon. Just over 2 weeks away for getting Malicos. And then he slots in here. Maul will be in there at some point. But yeah, Malicos for now. I'll probably 4-man on offense. I need Seer Zeta. There's so many Zetas. Queen Amidala coming up soon, but thankfully her team's pretty much fully baked. There's one other team that's gonna be needed to prep for an unlock. So I have most of it. Saw, Falcon, if I wanted to, Krex, but Krex on 5v5 is doing just so much with my Leia. Actually, let me not put him right in front. So Luthen will be there. Kyle Katarn, he's not irreplaceable on that Leia team. I think I'd just go Wedge and Biggs for a little while, like, just so I don't have to gear up other stuff. Like, Baze and Shrute is fine. Like, that's better. It's just, like, for where I'm at, I'm just going to slap this team on defense. I'm not trying to kill GLs with them. I'm not trying to, like, gear up a bunch of separate stuff. So, yeah, that's just, that will literally be the team, I think. Because I'm going to Zeta them. Or I'm going to Relic them soon. So yeah, I mean, that's just, you do what you can. You do what you can with what you have. That's what I think this game, a lot of this game is about. So I don't feel embarrassed about using Wedge Figs at all. Even obviously not ideal, but it's probably what I'm going to use. And probably the last thing before wrapping it up, I wanted to show my raid teams. Or just one of them. So yeah, I want Barris here. So I have a few teams. I have Keller and Beck Jedi Vanguard team that now has some few relic members, and Keller and Beck is absolutely the damage dealer. I have a Nest-based team where I put Nest with weak characters that I hope die, and then it goes on to solo, and then I throw Tarkin, Scorch, and Hondo in. And yeah, I get like 900,000 total. But with Keller and Beck Relic 7, it's just so much easier. I was able to do it with, like, Gears 8, not even level 85. But I would have to restart once in a while. Keller and Beck just hits so hard now. I just wipe out. I don't need to use that ability yet. Yeah, he's just taking no prisoners. Go ahead and do it. 29,000. Shock T even gets decent damage now. It's definitely a quality of life improvement here. Because it's just like, for an account like mine, I don't think it makes sense to just try to farm up a whole Relic 8 team just for this. We get 4,000, we get like, I don't know, 140,000 box. We get 4,000 get 3, or tier 3 currency, which is half what I got on my main account. My main account is literally maxed to the gills. And it was way easier for us to max this one than Naboo. I don't know if we even maxed Naboo. So there's one right before this, right? It's hard to, like, things blend together. Yeah, we didn't even max Naboo, I don't think. But this we maxed, like, within a couple months. My main account, not this account. I'm fine with that. Tier 3 is still not my, like, major bottleneck with this. But I'm just doing the one battle. It's nice that it's actually pretty quick these days. Kellenbeck doing the damage. But the one thing, and I called it right at the beginning, that I dislike about this raid, you can't auto it. You just can't, because they're going to be stupid. They might just hit Lord Vader, and then free the Jedi before killing the clones. Like, you can get to a point where you just are dominating, but you cannot auto it. Which might be just sound like such a lazy, nitpicky criticism for the raid, but it's realistic. I mean, you do it each week, and you do it for a full year, and after couple months of figuring it out, it just becomes like a boring drag. No matter how good it is. But yeah, that's just what's going on. So that'll be it for this week. 6.6 million GP. I'm really close to doing this match 7 minutes. I might attack it pretty early. And then, yeah, I'm going to be either in Kyber or Higher Rhodium for next season. Which is crazy. Just over 2 years to get to Kyber would just be, I feel like, such an accomplishment. Not to be too personal to call it, but I remember Arnold made it to Kyber and made a video on it. How long did it take him? Was it 3 years? Just saying. Says it's the best free-to-play account in the world. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.